Hey everybody, this is Sabrina. Welcome back to my channel. I know that I said I was going to make this a little bit of a longer video, but I decided to just keep it short. So I hope you enjoy the first set of little pages that I'm going to put together, and I hope you continue to enjoy my organizing video that I have. Don't forget to enter the giveaway there. So for my title page, I decided to cut out a wonky circle. I mean, I could have used my Cameo, but decided not to. You saw I took the ruler and kind of measured 3 inches, so that way I had a nice window for the decor photo that you could see behind. I also had a wood veneer piece that says currently. I had put that into my acrylic Colorcast Designs bin to use throughout this project. I also decided to add a spider border, and this punch is so old. I think what do? You do the WD-40 or something like that. I think that's what it needs, because it got stuck and then I had to like push the scissors into it so that way it would pop out. But I got it all to work, and I was able to add a really fun spider border and of course that wonky circle. When I punched the spider border, I was almost like, oh, I don't know if it's too much. But you know what? It's October. I can put everything but the kitchen sink in there. Or everything including the kitchen sink. I don't know how the phrase goes. But either way, I'm adding all kinds of fun stuff. And I took the negative October. It's like the October was cut out, and then I had the negative left over, and I took that and I kind of fussy cut it out, so now it just looks like a fun little outline. And I grabbed some Everyday Explorers alpha stickers, and I'm going to spell out daily and then ish, because I'm not necessarily doing October daily. I can't do daily, and I save my daily documenting for December. I wind up having to scoot the ish over just a little bit and double checking if it was straight and lined up with the daily. Got it all straightened, and I'm going to go ahead and glue down my October. And as you can see, I pulled a bunch of the die cuts from Ashley's kit to add onto the page, kind of placing them where I want them before I adhere them down. For me, that just makes the most sense. I know it's probably like doing double the work or something like that, but I prefer figuring it out and then placing them down. I also have an older flare from Jenny that I'm going to go ahead and add. I do add some staples to the October just for some texture and dimension, but also so that way I know that it will stay down. So that little flare is so cute, and it's just a cute little spider, and I can add some double-sided tape and then put it right above the October. And as I was looking through my die cuts, the little tray, you can barely see it off camera, but I remembered that Erica's kit has a bunch of like sparkles in it, and there's also a phrase that is yellow with purple writing that says magical. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in, since I am going to probably incorporate purple and yellow throughout my album. So I absolutely love this. I'm like throwing in all the die cuts and the flare, and then my cutout word and stickers and my spider punch. It's just such a fun little title page, and I absolutely love how this thing came together, and I'm just loving mixing kits. Like I said in my organization video, I love mixing kits. Something about October makes me want to mix kits. Okay, I have 2 pieces of chipboard that I'm going to use for my album. In the meantime, I've ordered an album, just a simple stories album, and I am going to just use this for in the meantime. And now what I'm doing is I'm only punching 2 holes, and I'm using this thicker December Daily pocket to kind of eyeball where my holes go, because I only have an A6 punch. I need to get like a 2-hole punch instead of the 6 holes. So I punched my vellum sheet, and I also punched the decor sheet, and you can see when I printed it, I trimmed just a little edge so that way it wasn't right up against the rings. Once I have those in there, I can kind of make sure I put my currently right below the witch's nose. That's one of my favorite decorations that my mom got me many, many years ago. I think when she was visiting Tennessee with my grandma. And it's just like you push it down and then it pops up and it cackles. It's the best decoration and I just love it. So I have those pages done, and then the back of that was of course the matte paper, and I think I'm going to make a bucket list for this page, and I'll do that in another video. But so for now I'm just putting on my a smooth white paper for now, and later on I will do the bucket list. Okay, I have this calendar that I really want to use, but I do not want to punch holes right on the calendar. So I'm going to attempt to make my own sticker, label, adhere things. You know what I'm talking about, the attacher things. I have some somewhere in my stash, but I couldn't find them. So I'm just making my own with the Ali Edwards Halloween labels. I used that pocket again to kind of mark with a pencil where the holes were going to need to be, put my labels there, and then folded the labels over, then hole punched. I did not like this bright yellow. It's never going to make it into my album, this bright yellow, so I'm going to cover it up. And so here I'm just making a fun little filler page with some die cuts. I found a paper from last year that is purple and orange. Thought about going with the purple, but I end up going with the orange just because looking at the die cuts, it just matched better to do the orange. I'm going to take it over to my trimmer and trim off the extra that I don't need. And then I can just fill in that little thing with some die cuts. On the front of October, I added a spider. And now what am I going to put on the calendar? I'm not sure yet, but I know that I will probably use my sticker paper to add some sort of journaling, maybe the highlights of the month or something like that. I'm again taking Erica and Ashley's kits and mixing them together. So the banner is Erica's along with the cauldron and the word that says wicked. And the potion and the frame are Ashley's. And so I'm just making a fun, like I said, filler page with a spider web and then the potion bottle, poison, and then cauldron. And I decide to fill in the little spaces with some stamped phrases because I just can't resist stamped phrases. And my stamps for this year, a lot of them are not available, which is such a bummer because I like to use things that are available and not sold out because I know that can be frustrating, but I didn't buy a lot of newer stamps this year, so the stamps I'm using right now, most of them are no longer available. I think the Look Within is from a tarot stamp set that's still available from Everyday Explorers, but I will double check. I added in a witch and a circle that says magical things and spooky season, and also a skull. I'm going to go ahead and stop it right here and just show you what I have so far. It's just a little start to this project, and the next video will be Hocus Pocus book and our reviews, and I'm so excited to share that video. I'll probably share it on Monday. Here's my pages and what I have gotten done. I hope you enjoyed. I'd love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you are new to my channel. Thanks so much and have a great day. Bye.